Did you realize there are particular things successful men avoid doing around younger women? While 95% of men continue making these fundamental errors, the top 5% have deciphered these unwritten rules. I've spent the entire past week analyzing what sets highly desired men apart from average ones, and it boils down to 10 key behaviors they all steer clear of. Most mature men don't even recognize they're making the biggest blunder at number 4, which I'll reveal. But let's begin with number 10 first. Number 10, avoid trying to be the hero. One of the worst moves you can make with a younger woman is attempting to swoop in and solve her problems. It might feel like you're being the man by rescuing her, but to her, you're just setting yourself up as another guy in the provider role, or worse, the big brother zone. The moment you start fixing her issues, you're no longer a man she's intrigued by. You become the guy she runs to when she needs something done. And once you're in that role, you'll stay there, firmly out of her romantic radar. Here's the truth. She doesn't want you to fix anything. When she shares her problems, she's not looking for you to roll up your sleeves and handle it. She's just venting. All she wants is someone who'll listen, not someone who's eager to save the day. The more you jump in to solve her dilemmas, the more you signal weakness, like you're trying too hard to be the nice guy. And trust me, that's a sure way to kill any attraction. Let her figure things out on her own. She doesn't need a knight, and she definitely doesn't want a dad. Number 9, never hold an alcoholic drink when talking to her. Look at these two pictures of an older man. In the first, he looks happy and relaxed holding a beer. In the second, he looks just as happy, but this time he's holding a bottle of water. Which version of him do you think comes across as smarter? Studies show that most people, both men and women, perceive the man holding water as more intelligent. Why? Because alcohol impairs cognitive function, and this leads to what scientists call the imbibing idiot bias. When people see you with a drink in hand, they're more likely to assume you're not sharp or in control. So if you're at a bar or social event, opt for a bottle of water or a glass of sparkling water instead. You'll not only look more intelligent, but also show that you're in command of yourself and the situation. Now, don't relate it to the richer guys in movies holding beers and flirting with side chicks. You're not in a film. See the real world around you. Number 8, don't agree with everything just to keep the peace. One of the worst mistakes you can make with a younger woman is constantly agreeing with her to keep the peace. Society might tell you that agreeing with everything she says will make her like you, but it does the opposite. When you nod along to every opinion she has, it gives off a weak and insecure vibe, making her feel like you're seeking her approval or afraid of upsetting her. A man who is confident in himself doesn't fear disagreement. In fact, having your own perspective shows strength, especially when you're older and way more mature than her. If you constantly agree just to avoid conflict, she'll sense that you're trying too hard, and it will push her away. Women are attracted to men who are sure of themselves, not those who are overly cautious and afraid to speak their minds. Number 7, don't lay all your cards on the table too soon. Telling a younger woman exactly how you feel about her from the first interaction is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. If you rush to show her you're interested, she'll feel like she's already won, and that's when the attraction starts to die. Women, especially younger ones, thrive on mystery and challenge. If you reveal too much too soon, you eliminate any sense of pursuit or excitement. It's not about playing games. It's about maintaining that tension which keeps her curious and engaged. When she doesn't know exactly where you stand, it keeps her invested. But the moment she feels like she's conquered you, she'll start thinking, what's next, and likely lose interest. As an older man, you should know better than to hand her your feelings on a silver platter. Keep her guessing, make her wonder what's going on in your head, and that attraction will linger. If you're too easy to read or quick to confess your emotions, she'll quickly move on, leaving you in the dust. Number 6, never seek her approval like you need it. As an older man, one of the worst things you can do with a younger woman is to seek her approval. The moment she senses that you're trying too hard to win her over, she'll lose interest fast. Confidence is key. When you try to impress her or gain her acceptance, you come across as insecure, which is a major attraction killer. Women are drawn to men who know their worth and don't need validation. Instead of over-explaining yourself or trying to prove you're the best option, keep the conversation balanced. Don't dominate it, and certainly don't make it all about you. Focus on her, let her share her thoughts, and you'll avoid falling into the trap of approval seeking. Confidence isn't about speaking more. It's about knowing when to listen and when to speak. Number 5, never overplay being aloof. Now, don't confuse not seeking approval with too much disinterest. Those are two different things, and being aloof is another common mistake, especially if you've read up on how to navigate relationships or if you've seen pickup strategies that suggest playing it cool. While a little mystery can be intriguing, there's a fine line between acting confident and acting rude. If you act completely indifferent, she'll probably feel like you're not interested in her at all, and that's a surefire way to push her away. The deal is to show that you're interested, but don't come across as needy. A balanced approach is key. Make a thoughtful comment that shows interest, then add a touch of playful detachment, but never outright dismissal. For instance, saying something like, "That's an impressive skill you've got there, though I bet you can't beat me at it," strikes the right balance. You're showing that you're paying attention while keeping things light and playful. But don't make the mistake of being dismissive twice in a row. For example, saying, "You're not that good at this. I bet I'd beat you easily," just comes off as condescending. Remember, the goal is to connect, not alienate her by appearing disinterested or downright rude. Number 4, don't dump your problems on her. Finally, the biggest mistake I've studied so far, and one that almost every man, regardless of age, makes, is that you put all your problems in front of her like a shopping list. That's the quickest way to lose all attraction and present yourself as the weakest man sitting in front of her. Guys, never ever unload your personal problems on a woman. As an older man, you're expected to be strong and mature enough to deal with your own problems. If you vent or ask for sympathy, it sends the message that you can't cope on your own, and that's the biggest turnoff. Women want to see that you're both emotionally and intellectually strong to face challenges, not that you're looking to them for emotional rescue. Keep your insecurities in check. Avoid oversharing about your past failures, struggles, or what you're not good at. This type of vulnerability, while it may seem honest, can paint you as someone who lacks confidence, something no woman finds attractive. That said, there's a way to touch on your weaknesses without undermining yourself. If you're going to mention them, do it with humor and light-hearted self-deprecation. This shows that you're secure enough not to take yourself too seriously. For instance, talking about a minor flaw while marking it clear that it doesn't define you can actually make you seem more confident, not less. Number 3, never say sorry. That's right. Stop apologizing for things you did even do wrong. Too many men fall into the habit of saying sorry over minor issues, and that makes you come across as weak or insecure. Instead, I'm going to show you how to drop those unnecessary apologies and replace them with responses that convey strength and confidence. For instance, let's say you're running late to meet here. Instead of rushing with "I'm sorry," stay calm. You're a busy man, and your time is valuable. When you arrive, say, "Thanks for waiting," and carry on with the evening as took nothing's wrong. No need to act flustered or apologetic. Now, if she points out the meeting you we done is at boated here, don't jump straight to an apology. Instead, TY saying, "I understand your concern and what you're trying to say. This gives you a moment to reflect on whether her point is valid without diminishing your position by immediately apologizing. Even when you are in the wrong, avoid over-apologizing. A better response might be, "It'll better next time." It acknowledges a mistake but keeps you in control and confident. Number 2, never let her say you lose control. Never let a younger woman push your buttons. If you let her actions make you angry or upset, you're essentially handing her control. The moment you rest, it signals that she's the one pulling the strings, whether it's intentional or just a test to see if she can get a rise out of you. Don't give in. Also, she knows she can affect your mood, you will lose the upper hand. Consider this. A man was out to dinner with a younger woman, and she made a playful but slightly cutting remark about his job. Instead of laughing it off, he snapped back, clearly irritated. That momentary loss of control told her he was easily rattled, and things quickly cooled off between them. His reaction exposed his insecurity, which damaged the dynamic. Number 1, don't put her on a pedestal. Don't put her on a pedestal based on looks. Research shows younger women are 3 times more likely to lose interest in older men who make this critical mistake. Putting hair beauty on our pedestal ville most mature men stumble by showering hair looks with over-the-top compliments, experienced men understand a counterintuitive truth. The moment you put hair on a pedestal for hair beauty, you join the crowd of forgettable admirers. Think about it. How many times today has she heard, "You're gorgeous," from thirsty guys? Beautiful women are drowning in shallow praise. Tats VY high-quality men turn the tables. Te challenge here to prove she's more than just a pretty face. Te know that beauty is common, but depth is rare. When you make hair your genuine interest beyond hair looks, you trigger so mating powerful. A desire to prove hair worse to a man who isn't easily impressed. This single change in attitude separates the man she dreams about from the honest she forgets.